Morning guys, and welcome to day 91 of the lockdown. It's the very last day of week 13. So tomorrow we tick over into week 14. Okay, so hope you had a fantastic weekend. I think this week is set to be absolutely incredible weather-wise. We're going to hit some high temperatures. It's going to be a really lovely week. So lots of opportunities to get outside, do all the things I talked about weeks and weeks ago. Do your lifts, do your HIIT, do your NEAT. Get out in the fresh air. Yeah, do the classes outside if you can as well. So going to be a really lovely week for us all. So first of all, I want to say congratulations and well done to the Maymans. So Sophie Mayman, Luca and Esther, who I saw a lovely picture yesterday of you all wearing your Unique Results lockdown merchandise. I didn't see Dan Mayman. I'm not sure if he's got a t-shirt, if he was taking the photo. But yeah, really good to see the Maymans looking really cool. So the lockdown merch is still available to buy. I think there's just one outstanding order now. I think someone ordered a hoodie over the weekend, but everything else I think now has been shipped out. So again, share those pictures so we've got a nice library of people wearing the lockdown merch, and either training or just posing and looking happy. Really good. Also, I want to say well done to all the mace swingers, the mace group yesterday. So Alex, Wendy, Sue, Emma, Lauren, there was 5 of you, yeah? Well done for getting together again at Admiral's Park and training yesterday about 9:30 in the morning, I think. And well done to Lauren and Emma, who also did your press-ups together, I believe, as well in Admiral's Park. So that was great. And I really enjoyed training yesterday with Paul Southgate, with Guillaume Justier and Guillaume's daughter Chloe over at Bewley Park. We got absolutely soaked. It was very wet when we were training, and then the weather improved, and then I trained Heidi out in the park as well, which was great fun. And then I did Graham Harris's first session on his new 40 session easy strength program, which went really well, and he's going from strength to strength and doing well with a very simple way of training that you really only need to, if you're going to train 40 workouts exactly the same, you up the weights when you feel you can, but it takes sort of 25 minutes, half an hour, including a little warm up and a stretch at the end, 30 minutes, and you're all done. So a really good session there. Excellent. Okay. So today's classes, guys, we've got pure stretch at 10 a.m. with Nikki. We've then got pure movement at midday, 12 o'clock with Russ. And then Nikki is spinning again at 6 p.m. this evening. So you can book in for any of those sessions. There are space available in all 3. So book yourselves in for those sessions, guys. And do them and enjoy them. And if you can do them outside, which would be great. Now, over the next few days, we'll be getting some more info, some more solid info, I hope, on July, what's happening with us potentially reopening in a small capacity to begin with. I know we're obviously looking now at reducing social distancing down from 2 metre to 1 metre. And like I've always said all along, my priority is doing things properly, not rushing back in. And I would imagine, I spoke to Paul Anderson, or I messaged Paul Anderson actually this morning, one-to-one training back at the studio, I would imagine, if all goes according to plan, in July. Okay, so one-to-one training in July. We'll keep classes at home certainly for the whole of July, and then we'll transition them back to the studio as well. But yeah, it's going to be great. So hopefully over the next few days I'll have something a bit more solid I can tell you. I'd imagine, it's day 91 today. We're going to get to day 100 here, definitely. We'll have a little party day 100. Okay, but it's going to be exciting. I'm looking forward to getting back. But again, there's no rush, okay? If you're happy doing your one-to-one training via Zoom at home and you're working from home and that's working for you, that's great. If you want to come into the studio and do your one-to-one training, we can do that. And if you want to do, some of you, we've been doing some bits outside, and we can do that as well. Yeah, we'll work it out, whatever's best for you, and we'll be as flexible as we possibly can. Okay, so the new system, Kooks. Okay, we're going to need to capture your new or your existing payment details. I've got a team meeting at 9:30 this morning with the guys, and what I'm probably going to do is ask the trainers, if you're doing one-to-ones with the trainers at the moment, when you do your one-to-one this week, if you can give the trainer that you're working with your payment details, so that we can input into the system. It's just a 16-digit card number, the expiry date, and the 3-digit digits on the back. We'll update it, and then that's all done for you for your payment for July. So June payments will be going through as normal, unless you're one of the 15 beta testers. July will switch over to Cougs. But I'm going to talk to the trainers today in the team meeting. So if you're doing personal training this week, if you can sort that out with the trainer, because it's going to be very difficult for me and Nikki and Steph. I know how hard it is to try and ring round and speak to 100 of you. Really challenging to get hold of people, okay? So we're not going to get it all done, just 2 or 3 of us doing it. We're going to need to kind of work as a team to get this done. So we'll work on that, and we'll talk about that today, and then we'll confirm that, okay? And lockdown merch I mentioned. Oh yeah, and I started my biggest ever fast yesterday, just after lunchtime. We're going for 151 hours, which is 6.5 days or something like that. Takes me up to next Saturday evening. Sue Bell is doing it with me as well. She's actually going for 168 hours, the full 7 days. But Kevin Barrett I need to speak to about fasting still. I did message you, but I need to get hold of you. I will do that today because I've got the afternoon quite quiet that I can make some phone calls, okay? So I'll speak to Kevin Barrett, and then I'll feedback more about this later on. Like I say, don't everyone rush out and try and do it, not that I think you would do anyway, but it's interesting how you learn about your body, how you learn about your mind, how you learn about your emotions, your conditioning around food, your conditioning around sort of routine, and often eating just because it feels like you should, or someone else near you is eating, so then you think, oh, actually I'll eat now as well. Really interesting, okay? So it's a learning experience and a learning curve for me, and I'll be sharing more as we go, and I will speak to you, Kevin Barrett, specifically about it, and Paul Field as well. I'm going to speak to you about it as well. Cool. Anyway, I will leave you to it, guys. Have a fantastic day. I think I'm on day 7 for my push-ups today, so I'll do them later as well. Well done for those guys who are doing the push-ups as well. And like I said, you don't have to do them. Don't feel like I've got to post every day. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be tagging and nominating people, because it's not the sort of thing that I usually do either. But if I do mention you, maybe you can just take it as a personal challenge and do them at home, and just try 25 days, 25 press-ups, which will be good. And it's another way of building a positive habit into your life that doesn't take all day. Okay, stay safe, stay strong, and I hope to see you back at the studio soon. I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Take care, guys. Bye.